Hi guys, I'm Islana. I just wanted to introduce myself and provide a little bit of clarification around what Calmbirth is for those of you that don't fully understand or know about what the workshop offers. So I am a midwife, a nurse, and since 2015 have been an accredited Calmbirth educator. I have had the absolute privilege of helping couples prepare for labour and birth in a really powerful and empowering way. So what the workshop is about is preparation for all possibilities. It's not about labour and birth going a certain way. It's about being prepared so that regardless of which way your path might deviate, that you're able to navigate that confidently, take in information along the way and make informed choices each step of the way, so that regardless of how birth plays out, you know that that was your best birth and you're able to truly own the experience. Calmbirth provides a set of knowledge, information, resources and skills, if you like, to enable the couple to walk away feeling prepared, empowered, confident and capable. And it's really rewarding and empowering for me because I watch them blossom and transform from whatever degree of fear they might have had, or of the unknown, or role ambiguity, particularly for the supports and the partners, and watch them blossom and transform from that state, almost of ignorance is bliss, or I don't know what I don't know, into this knowing, capable couple that have come to the realization not only of their greatness and their power, but that they are the best team to birth this baby. And so it's a really rewarding experience for me. And the only complaint that I get, and typically after every workshop, is that people say, now I have to wait to push the baby out my johnny. I want to do it now. They're so excited to birth their baby and so confident in their abilities. And the partners will often say, oh, I wish we were due next week. I just want to have this baby, which is such a huge step and transformation from where the guys are often at the beginning of the workshop, or the partners. And so that's what Calmbirth is and does. I don't create better birth experiences. I facilitate you on your journey to create your best birth. So essentially the way I see it is like turning the light bulb on in the dark corners of your soul, so suddenly you arrive at that knowing of and the realization of your power and your greatness, and how very powerful a being you are, and individually and then particularly as a team. And then just watch you go forward to truly own your journey. And when a couple is prepared and equipped to truly own their journey, find their voice, and not give their power away, then it can't end badly. Like, you can't, when you have everything you need to make the most out of an experience, and a lot of that is your perspective and your outlook, then you are equipped to, like I said, not give your power away, but take in information, provide informed consent every step of the way, truly own what your path is, so that when you get to the other side of it, you feel fulfilled and empowered and enhanced by the experience. And that experience can be any variety of the way that birth can play out, but it's extremely rewarding for me to see that it really doesn't matter how birth plays out. It matters that you are equipped and supported along that journey. The way that your birth does play out has the potential to impact you, your partner and your baby across the lifespan, good or bad. So bringing that knowledge and weight to this experience, and then doing what's necessary to empower and equip yourselves, is really, really valuable and undervalued. I think that birth is probably the only area of life where we disregard or disrespect that weight and value. If there's anything, whether it's a career change, a job choice, a sporting event, we do whatever's necessary to prepare, and we access the resources, the skills, the people, the training to optimize the chances of us having the outcome that we desire. And then we get pregnant and think, well, we'll just float towards labour and birth and see what happens to my johnny on the day. I suggest you don't do that. Please don't do that. So birth can be amazing is essentially the message. And if that sounds a little bit like, I don't know about that, then just come spend 2 days with me, because by the time I'm finished with you, you will be really excited to push a baby out your journey. I had an experience the other day where a truck driver jumped out of his truck at the petrol station, and I have Calmbirth all over my car, and people stare for different reasons all the time. But he jumped out and scoffed and said, "Oh, Calmbirth, is there really any such thing?" And I smiled and I said, "Yes, actually," and walked off to pay for my petrol. But it got me thinking, why is it that people have such a problem with calm being associated with birth, and those two words being used in cooperation, if you like? And I think it's because we are conditioned to expect that birth is something to fear, that we should dread that day, and it's something that we need to endure. It's almost a horror show depending on who you talk to, and this conditioning starts when we're young. So the majority of the population, or even we, are conditioned to expect that birth is a negative more than it is a positive. It's certainly not conditioned to think, yay, let's look forward to and count down to this big day. But I guess that's that transformation that Calmbirth enables. And so I looked up the meaning of calm, because I was curious as to why people had such a problem with it. And it means the absence of fear and other strong emotions. So yes, to answer his question, you absolutely can have a calm birth, and I can help with that. I don't create better birth experiences. I facilitate you accessing what you need to be able to create and experience your best birth. And your baby's birthday should be one of, if not the most rewarding day of your life, and something that you walk away from feeling completely empowered by, and that it was a rewarding experience. I have written an ebook called Happy Wife, Happy Life, The Bullshit Intimacy Killer. The link is below if you would like to download it. It is my gift to you. I did share this book last night with my 12-year-old, who is extremely emotionally intelligent, and we discussed it, and I said, "Have you ever heard Happy Wife, Happy Life?" And she said, "Yeah, Mum," which is really sad because she's only 12. And then we talked about what intimacy means on different levels, and I asked her what she thought it meant that, you know, living in this way, this approach, Happy Wife, Happy Life, could be an intimacy killer. And she said, well, it would destroy true love. And so I sent her away to read it and get her feedback, and when she came back, she said, "Oh my God, Mum, I just loved it. It's so good. People need to read this." And I really love the part at the end where you said, you know, they need to be in the driver's seat of their journey, and they shouldn't get out of that driver's seat, because if you're not in the driver's seat, then who's driving? And this is from my 12-year-old. It was like she was reading it back to me, and her passion was encouraging, and I can see why people love attending my workshops, because she gets that from me. If a 12-year-old gets that much from it, I'm confident that men and women alike are going to truly enjoy reading it and actually get a lot from it. And the beauty of this book is it is relevant to everybody. It's not directly associated with labour and birth or pregnancy or this journey that you're likely to be on if you're watching this video. It's relative and a good read for anybody. So feel free to share it with anyone you think might want to or be interested in reading it. As I said, it's via the link below, so just click that to download it. Thank you so much for listening. This video went on a little bit longer than I anticipated. I haven't done this before, so forgive the nerves. Thanks again for listening, and I will talk to you soon.